What is poppin', my brothers and sisters in Christ? It's John from Florida Adventures. Coming at you from my workbench / secret garage work area to go over a little something for you. We just did a primitive overnight trip this past weekend, Adrian and I, and we were discussing ways to lighten our packs. I've been using this system for years, and I was kind of telling Adrian about it, and I figured, hey, let's make a video about it and show people. I know there's countless ones on YouTube, but I'm just gonna simplify it into layman's terms here. Basically, if you are privy to the ultralight community, ultralight backpacking, you're familiar with these 100-gram Jetboil or whatever brand they are, but the 100-gram canister stoves. I've been using the canister stove for years, the BRS 3000T. Absolutely love it. I like to pack, I'm not technically ultralight, but I do like to do lightweight backpacking and compact my cooking kit nice and small into my Toke 750. So the easiest way to do that is to use these little butane canisters. The biggest pain is they do run out fast. They're good for like a weekend trip, maybe 2, 3, maybe stretching it to 4 days, just depending on how much you're cooking on the stove. But the biggest pain is having to go buy more, or, you know, how many times have you gone in your camping equipment, you shake the canister, there's a tiny bit left in there, and you go, well, crap, I can't bring that one, so that canister is cashed. You know, I have to go get a brand new one. $7 for one of these. The biggest cost savings comes when you buy them in bulk. So when you buy these big, what is this, 440 grams? Let me see if I can get a, so this one is 440 grams, and this is the Coleman brand Isobutane mix. Huge canister. It's even bigger than my Toke 750 milliliter pot. But the good thing about these is they're only $10. I got this at Walmart for $10, and then this is the 250 gram one. This is like $5 at Walmart. This one is almost empty because I've been doing this refill strategy for all my canisters. The main character in all of this is going to be your isobutane refill adapter. Now, there are countless of these on Amazon, Temu, AliExpress, wherever you want to go. The most prominent brand, name brand, so to say, is a brand called Flip Fuel. And at the time of filming this on Amazon, the Flip Fuel the Flip Fuel gas adapter is about $20. I got this one on Amazon years ago, I think for $10, and I think at the time of shooting this video today in 2026, it is still $9.99 on Amazon. 4.5, maybe 4 and even more stars. I know I'm gonna get flamed in the comments for using cheap Chinese junk. It's not safe, blah, blah, blah. I know. I've seen countless videos and everyone says you have to be careful what you're doing. And that being said, you should always use safety equipment, always use glasses and whatnot whenever you're handling volatile chemicals and refilling adapters like this. But through and through, I've been doing this for years. As long as you're doing it right and using a scale and knowing your ins and outs of it, you should be good. That being said, disclaimer, don't do this, don't try this at home, wink, wink, but I've been doing it for years and it's been good. Although, in addition to cost savings, it's more of a convenience factor, because every trip I don't want to go out and buy another one of these. They're kind of hard to find. You can find these pretty readily available at Walmart or your big box stores. They don't always have these little 100-gram ones. I had to go to Bass Pro Shop today to get these, and for me, Bass Pro Shop is probably 30 minutes from my house, and the local Walmart is like less than 5 minutes from my house. So I can get one of these bad boys. I've been using the same butane canister. This is a brand new one I got today just for the video, and Adrian needed one after talking about it this weekend, so that's gonna go to him. I do have one in the freezer right now, and I'll explain why later, but this one that's been in the freezer for about 15-20 minutes, I've been using for probably the past 4 or 5 years on day hikes and weekend trips and all that stuff. So it's still going strong. So I'm gonna take it out of the freezer now and I'll explain why. So this is my old Jetboil 100-gram isobutane. You can see they've even updated the packaging. So this one is several years old, but it is the 100-gram 3.53 ounce. I did use this one a lot this weekend on our past trip, and I actually didn't even use half of it. I probably boiled water with it. I made 3 meals, and then I think I made coffee the second day. So I think I did like 4, maybe 5 rolling boils on this thing. And one of the meals I made, I actually simmered the rice for 7 minutes. So I went to boiling and then simmered it down. And a full one of these canisters should weigh almost exactly 200 grams. So here's a brand new one right off the shelf today. So 202 grams, full, brand new. This one I used this weekend. I'm only at 156. So out of using all that fuel that I thought I used this weekend, I didn't even use like a quarter of it, so less than a quarter. So yeah, but we're gonna, just for the purposes of this video, we're just going to fill it up today just to show you how easy it is. The reason why this was in the freezer was because of gas laws. Whenever you want to fill a container up, it drops the pressure, so it takes on more pressure easily, in layman's terms. Anyways, step number 1 is you're gonna put the receiving canister, which is gonna be your small one, in the freezer. You're gonna wanna get it nice and cold. Step 2 is grab another canister, it's just room temperature. They say to put it in the sun, kind of warm it up, because you want this one to be warm, this one to be cold for gas transfer. It makes it a little bit easier. In my experience, it doesn't make too much of a difference. I'm able to fill this one up all the way, pretty much almost to 200 every time. I hit like 198 pretty much every time by doing this. So on your adapter, you're gonna have this out and in. So obviously this is your out valve. So you're gonna put your big canister up top and you just follow the arrow. So you put the in. So what I usually do to start, I'm gonna use this one. This one has probably a little bit left in there, so I can use this container. So I'm gonna flip it upside down. I'm gonna screw it on. Make sure it's nice and tight. Make sure your valve is shut. So we've got our out, and then in. So we're gonna pop the cap off of this one. Oops. And then we're gonna put this new one on. You're gonna hear the gas escape. You're gonna probably smell it a little bit, but so what I usually do is I wait about 10 seconds. So I'm gonna put this down on the bench here. I'm gonna open my valve and wait about 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna check it back on the scale and see where we're at. So remember, 200 is our target number. So I'm gonna zero that out. I'm gonna open this up. You're probably gonna hear it. 10. I'm gonna close the valve, and then what I'm gonna do, I like to hold it here, unscrew this one, and just for the sake of accuracy, I'm gonna put this back on and see where we're at number-wise. All right, so we're at 176. So I'm gonna do that again. So we went up about 20, 25-ish. I didn't really remember what the first number was. I know it was in the 150s, so we went about 20. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. We're gonna do another 10 seconds. So again, we're gonna flip this upside down. Put it down, open her up. Hear it flowing, we're gonna wait 10 seconds. And we're gonna shut her off. We're gonna open her back up, or unscrew it, I should say. And again, for accuracy, we're gonna throw this baby on there. 187. So we went up about 15, something like that. I really should probably be paying attention to the exact numbers, but as long as we're getting to 200, we're good. So I'm gonna screw this back on. It's kind of a process. You gotta make sure you're doing it safely, because if you just open it up and just let it go, I think I've seen videos where people say it'll stop once the canister gets full. I've also heard probably 1 in every 100 person saying that sometimes the canister on the bottom will balloon out when it becomes too much. So yeah, so just be careful. You just want to go in small increments, make sure you're getting it done. So open her back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close her up. Unscrew. Should be pretty close. It feels heavier. Okay, so we're at 211. So we're gonna stop there. And so nothing bowed up or anything like that. So still completely fine. Feels good. Again, brand new canister, 202. We're here at 210. So right on the money. I usually don't like to fill it over 200, but oops, for the sake of the video. But again, nothing's happened with it. Brand new canister. You can throw it in your Tokes pot, which is what I'm finna do. So throw it right in your Tokes pot, lighter, BRS 3000T, lid on it, good to go for next trip. So that was just an easy demonstration for you. Again, it'll save you in the long run. I know you're spending 10 bucks on this, but I did some shopping today when I was at Bass Pro, just rough numbers. So at Bass Pro, this 100-gram canister is $7. And then the 450-gram canister, which was about this big, this is a 440, so it was 10 grams larger. So this was $7 at Bass Pro. The 451 was $12. So you're looking at almost double when you factor in taxes and all that good stuff. So, so you can get, and this is about the 451 would be 4.5 times the amount. So you're getting, 4.5 times the amount for less than double the amount. So, yeah, so that's just an easy way. Sorry, my math is piss poor and it's late at night, but I just had a thought just to do this video. So I kind of sprung up, grabbed all the parts and put it together. So yeah, go ahead, flame me in the comments for saying that it's dangerous and all this stuff. But again, been doing it for years, not a problem. No explosions yet. Boom! No, just kidding. So no explosions yet, everything's been good. Also on the side of this, if you feel like your container or your canister is getting too full, there is a pressure release valve. It's a little button here. So while it's filling up, go this way. While it's filling up, you can also hit the pressure release valve and it'll relieve some of the pressure on there for you. So little safety built in for you. Again, at the time of filming this video, Amazon, $9.99. I don't even know the name of this brand. I can't even read it. It's like gas adapter, whatever. They probably come from China. They're all made of like titanium. They got the rubber gaskets in there. Just a pretty simple valve, just like the canister stoves, if you guys have those. So, yep, like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube junk, and we'll hit you up in the comments. Go ahead, call me psycho, do whatever you want. Say I'm not safe, whatever. This ain't OSHA, baby. This is my garage. So, love you.